Let's correct the oldest lie ever told. Money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. The love of money over purpose, over people, over peace, that's the evil. But when you don't study money, you start fearing it. And whatever you fear, you can't control. You can pray, you can fast, you can love peace and hate greed. But if you don't understand how money works, life will quietly push you into corners where desperation feels like survival. And suddenly, even the righteous compromise. People don't steal because they're evil. They steal because they're cornered. People don't lie about money because they want to. They lie because they're scared of losing control. If you don't study money, you're prone to sins no matter how righteous you think you are. Most people think they're moral. They believe if they stay humble, work hard, and pray, things will work out. But morality without financial literacy is like driving a car with no fuel. Good intentions don't take you anywhere. When bills pile up and your child needs medicine, when rent is due and your account is empty, your principles start to shake. That's the real test. Not Sunday sermons, not social media quotes, but the silence of the night when your stomach growls and your mind whispers, just this once. We've been taught to fear money, to see it as evil. But money isn't evil, ignorance is. The love of money over purpose, over people, over peace, that's the evil. But when you don't study money, you start fearing it. And whatever you fear, you can't control. That's why the poor see money as a miracle, and the rich see it as a system. One prays for it, the other plans for it. Financial education isn't greed, it's wisdom, it's peace, it's protection. When you don't understand how money moves, you become a slave to those who do. You start working harder, not smarter. You start chasing survival instead of building stability. And before long, you find yourself doing things you swore you'd never do, just to stay afloat. Poverty doesn't only empty pockets, it empties morals. The father who was once honest now hides alone from his wife. The mother who once taught her children never to lie now fakes receipts to keep her job. That's what financial stress does. It breaks your spirit before it breaks your wallet. And society will clap for your humility while you drown quietly in debt. They'll say, money isn't everything, but every one of them still goes to work for it every day. It's not humility to stay broke, it's neglect. Money runs the world not because we worship it, but because it amplifies whatever's inside you. If you're kind, money makes you generous. If you're wicked, it makes you dangerous. But if you're ignorant, it makes you desperate. Studying money isn't about greed, it's self-defense. You don't need to be a millionaire to understand money. You just need to stop being blind. Learn how to budget. Learn what an asset is. Understand taxes, interest, inflation, and debt. Because life doesn't test your intentions, it tests your understanding. If financial literacy were taught in every home, we'd have fewer divorces, fewer broken dreams, fewer regrets. You can't fight financial pressure with faith alone. Faith gives you courage. Knowledge gives you control. Money is moral power. When you have money, you have options. And when you have options, you make cleaner choices. You can say no to corruption. You can quit toxic jobs. You can walk away from manipulation. You can help others without fear of becoming like them. That's what financial understanding gives you. Moral independence. Keeps your soul pure when the world tries to sell you shortcuts. Money is not everything. But ignorance about money, that's dangerous. Because when you don't understand it, you spend your life chasing miracles instead of creating them. If you don't study money, you'll spend your life praying for blessings that knowledge could have already delivered. Start learning today, not to chase wealth, but to protect your peace. Because in this world, ignorance is the most expensive sin. If this message hit your heart, don't scroll away. Take this as your wake-up call. Start studying money, start mastering your mind, and protect your soul from desperation disguised as survival. This is your reminder. Stay wise, stay humble, stay free. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more interesting financial freedom updates like this.